Today is Friday, July the 13th, 2018. And I really appreciate you joining me today. In fact, you can post this on Facebook and invite your friends to join us for video devotionals Monday through Friday. I think it's a great time in the Word of God. And we're looking at the Sermon on the Mount, and we're looking specifically in Matthew 6, verses 5 through 15, where the Lord teaches us to pray. And he says, "And when you pray, you shall not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray, standing in the synagogues and on the corners of the streets, that they may be seen by men. Surely I say to you, they have their reward. But you, when you pray, go into your room. When you've shut your door, pray to your Father who is in the secret place. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. And when you pray, do not use vain repetitions as the heathen do, for they think they will be heard for their many words. Therefore, do not be like them. For your Father knows the things you have need of before you ask him. In this manner, therefore, pray you. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. For if you forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if you do not forgive men their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses." We're looking at the addendum today, and then in the next week we're gonna go back over the things that he taught us about in this manner pray. I have been amazed at how many of us have such a short memory concerning the offenses that we've committed against others, myself included. When we do wrong, we tend to forget it almost immediately. When others do wrong against us, when others offend us or trespass sin against us, I'm telling you, our memories, they're like everlasting. We just don't forget it. And we then begin to keep record of wrongs done to us. And if that person who's offended us looks at us the wrong way, does not greet us, gives some kind of look that we interpret as another part of their offensive behavior, we begin to carry grievance against them. And the Lord's very clear about his instruction. I want you to know that your Father in heaven is not forgiving you because you've not forgiven others. Whew. Really? You mean if I don't forgive someone for a horrible act that they've done against me, and I'm not just talking something simple here, I'm talking some horrible act. And by the way, usually if it wasn't horrible, we meditate on it so long and we talk about it so much, it has become horrible in our imaginations, at least. And yet there are times when a horrendous sin has been committed against us, a horrible violation of our life. And you put all these together and just in a simple manner, he says, if you don't forgive men, I won't forgive you. There's nobody saying this is an easy way. In fact, becoming holy people, becoming holy as he is holy, is a lifetime journey full of lessons, repeat lessons, and maybe double repeat lessons, where in the grind of life, in the stress of our personal relationships and self-centeredness and selfishness, we tend not to be able to do the thing that God requires of us. And so he simply just says in this addendum, I call it, to the Lord's Prayer, it's really not an addendum, it's a part of it. It's a part of how we are to pray. Pray with forgiveness in your heart. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Forgive me my sins, Lord, as I forgive others. Wow. In other words, I know that if I'm forgiving others, you're forgiving me. And I also know if I'm not forgiving others, you're not forgiving me. Freely we've received the forgiveness of God. We ought to freely offer it. Now, there are some things that seem to be bigger roadblocks for us than others. And we need God's grace. Remember, God's grace is both the unmerited favor of God and the power of God to live holy. And so we must forgive others. And so we walk through it. We walk through that anger and the angst and the pain. And we say, Lord, I make a choice today. I'm choosing to forgive them for what they've done. I learned to pray this a long time ago. When I'm praying through the Lord's Prayer, I learned to pray, Lord, today I'm setting in order this forgiveness that you've given to me, that I've received freely. And forgive as I have been forgiven. So is there someone you need to forgive today? Is there someone who's wronged you, hurt you, offended you, trespassed against you that you need to forgive? I'm encouraging you by the grace and mercy of God. Choose by an act of your will to forgive them today. And walk in surrender to the Holy Spirit of God as you listen carefully for his voice. Oh, Father, forgive me as I forgive others. Help me not to rush to judgment, that maybe there was no motive to offend me to begin with, and I took the offense anyway. Help me, Lord, I pray. You are so gracious. Help me to be full of the gracious compassion of the Almighty, most holy God. In your holy name, Jesus, I pray. Amen. Remember to forgive today. You'll need to. You'll have the opportunity to. God bless you as you do so. Have a great day.